Hello and welcome. Hi. It is the live reaction to Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 1. It's it's a real shock that Arsenal could not see out the game for a draw, but it is even more of a shock that Aston Villa have scored and made it 2-1 in the end. Right at the last moment, last kick of the game, last minute of the game, last second of the game, they have taken all 3 points and denied Arsenal even a point. And I don't think a point would have been good enough for Arsenal. I think Arsenal came into the match and they weren't at their best. They weren't at their best. They weren't at their best, and they could have easily have lost the game, which they did lose the game, but they could have lost it by more goals. Sorry. So it is not that great. I mean, in the first half, there were chances by both sides. I thought Arsenal weren't as sharp as they could have been or should have been. They weren't as sharp as they were meant to be. That's what I think. They weren't as sharp as they were meant to be. And Aston Villa, Aston Villa just they were able to score a goal, you know, and by sloppy defending. And Arsenal, you can't really complain about a backline that is missing your best players. Even if it's missing your best players, the other players have to step up. And players like Calafiori, they've got to be in the right place at the right time, you know, not ball watching, and also knowing who's behind who, which players are behind you and which players are most likely to get the ball and to score. So it is a disappointing result for Arsenal fan. It's like it's a mini meltdown now. We should have been looking at going into this 6 points or 9 points clear of 6 points clear of Aston Villa. Instead, we are 3 points closer to Aston Villa, you know, and that has split the title race wide open right now. So the title race is wide open. Man City have yet to play. I believe they play Bournemouth. I think I'll have to double check which team they're playing. And the title race is wide open. So it's all to play for. Arsenal, we've got to lick our wounds, and we have to recover quickly because we have next up a Champions League match, which is Club Brugge. We are top of the league table in the Champions League. We should remain there. We know we can win that match, and we can win that match, and we can be going into the final weekend, the next weekend, where we will be playing Wolves. I think it's a home match against Wolves, so we should be able to beat them. Wolves are stuck right at the bottom of the table, but it's going to be a tough match, no doubt. So we have to get back to winning ways. So we have to get back to winning ways immediately. And that starts with the that starts with the Champions League match, and then that should set us on our way for Premier League dominance. So, the super subs that came on, Trossard done well to get the goal, but he was eventually replaced. Gyökeres, he didn't do too much. He never really had any shots on target. He never had any chances really. So they're not really playing to his strengths, and this is very demoralizing in one sense of the word. So we've got to be more fluent. We've got to be more attack minded. We've got to take more shots from outside the box. If possible, we have to take more shots from outside the box. We had one from Martin Odegaard that skimmed over, but we need to take more of those outside of the box, and we have to test the keeper more often, and we have to have runners coming in from shots being fired from outside the box and seeing if we can pick up any of the scraps of the second chances. So that's what my assessment and reaction is to the match. Aston Villa, I don't believe they deserved all 3 points, but they got the 3 points. So Arsenal were just left, left empty is the word. Arsenal were just left empty. So that is the live reaction to Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 1. Where does that leave us in the table? Let me just have a look at the table. The table as it stands now, Aston Villa are on 30 points. Arsenal are on 33 points. Man City are on 29 points. And Chelsea are on 25 points. So the table is wide open. The gap at the top is only 3 points. So Arsenal have got to start getting on their bike and start winning matches and building up that momentum once again. So thank you for watching. Please like and comment. Thank you. Please like and comment. Thank you.